Good morning.
Good morning, everybody.
Hey, thanks for joining today. Our topic of discussion is small businesses protection from IRS. If you are concerned about this or you need assistance protecting your business, hop on to talkwithbecky.com when notifications come through your phone and you're paying attention to those. Anyway, okay, so we wanted to talk today about the potential of audit.
Yeah, this is a great topic.
For small business.
Small business, because it's the number one area where most people are concerned is getting audited from the IRS. And, we're always preaching about, systems, your accounting system being correct, and it's for, building more profit or scaling your business or really just having a good set of books so that you can understand your business.
Yeah, it's all about the numbers. You hear us say that all the time.
Yeah, but it's a lot of it has to do with protection from the IRS as well. There's other
There's a
reasons.
method. There's a method to our madness, especially when we assist with implementation of an accounting system. The first and foremost reason behind that, of course, is understanding your numbers, okay? But one of the most important reasons to also have a viable accounting system is to start to develop an audit trail. And what that means is that you are starting your protection from audit right from your accounting system upon setup. Because the more convoluted it is, the worse an audit can be. And here's what I mean. What we see so often is brand new business, LLC, tax as a sole proprietorship. I'm not really going to make that much money this year, Becky, so I just put it through my own personal checking account. That is a ticket to a major audit. Because what happens there is now you not only give IRS access to your business information, they have access to all of your personal information, your personal bills, your other income that may be coming through your checking account. They don't need to see that when they're auditing the business. All they need to see is the business. But if you add it to your personal checking account, you don't have a separate bank account and you don't have a separate accounting system, you're basically inviting them in saying, look at everything.
Yeah, it gives them the bridge to go from, say, if they're auditing you on the business itself, to go into your personal and then check all the income and expenses associated with your personal to see if you're claiming all your income. And even if you're not, you still have a situation to where they're poking around and it drags on the audit.
Right, because
puts you at risk.
Because see, given what we do, we've been in this for 25 years, and part of what we do is IRS representation. And basically, if we design the accounting system for you, we literally can go to IRS at any point in time and shut them down, right? We can shut that audit down very, very quickly because no matter what they're looking for, we have it, right? But now, if you don't have that separate bank account or you don't have a solid accounting system and they start poking around other things, it just keeps opening more and more doors. So we can't shut that audit down very, very quickly. And whatever they're requisitioning, if it's viable, and that means that if they saw something that they didn't need to see, but they saw it, and they now have the ability to ask for more.
And the responsibility.
And you have to comply with that. So one of the reasons is one of the things you want to do is make sure that your checking account for your business and your personal are completely separate. And the second thing is definitely that accounting system for the business unit. All right. Now we just had someone who opened up an LLC last year in October, and we asked them for their work at the end, right, of the year, and they gave us. What'd you get?
A spreadsheet, pretty much of.
No, but it wasn't an electronic spreadsheet.
No, it was a
handwritten.
It's some handwritten, some actually typed in, but pretty much the totals of everything. So in other words, they went through their bank statement and they kind of totaled up everything, and then that's what we got to prepare a tax return. Now, generally, we wouldn't even do that.
Do you want to know what that is? That is archaic. I think when I was 12 years old and I started in my dad's accounting firm, we saw that. What are we doing with technology today? Number one, that nobody has that kind of time. Think of how long that took him to go through every bank statement and look at all the expenses associated with it, classify them, group them, and write them out on a piece of paper. Why? Oh, what is that? Am I getting red? I think I'm going to get hives in a minute. I'm going to get so crazy. But anyway, go ahead. Sorry. That was my rant.
Well, I mean...
Normally we wouldn't prepare it, you said.
Well, the problem, too, is that being accountants, we have a responsibility to make sure the numbers that we're reporting, even for the client, is accurate and that we've done our due diligence. So that's even actually a bad situation, too.
For us.
For us, because we don't have the backup and the proof. And again, thus, if you're ever brought to audit,
we can't
prepared a
represent
return,
you.
we took your numbers. Now, we could protect ourselves because they prepared the numbers for us and that's what we reported, but it doesn't protect you.
Right.
So it just creates a situation to where now you really don't have anything but a sheet of paper to show the IRS, and they're going to want all the justification.
All the substantiation.
Talk about a full-blown audit. They'll pull all your bank statements, they'll put it through their system, they'll ask for pretty much everything under the sun.
And so, I always say to my clients, I am a CPA. And sometimes that doesn't mean certified public accountant. Sometimes that means constant pain in your... And it's too bad because when you're working with us, we're protecting you on onset because we know everything that can happen behind the scenes. Look, your job is to stay in front of the scenes. Our job is to protect you from behind the scenes. Our job is to help you with the numbers. Our job is to help you business plan, tax plan, work within your accounting system to fully understanding your numbers, helping with your employees, okay? But it's also to protect you from that audit. Because, there's two things that are sure. We're going to die and we're going to be audited. I'm telling you, once in your lifetime, you will be audited, even if it's by random search. But you want to be prepared for that. We don't ever want to be looking in retrospect. We want to prep for what could happen. And it's not that difficult if you do it on onset. That's all. That's my rant. That's my rant. Go to talkwithbecky.com if you need assistance with that. I promise. It's judgment free. Get you set up correctly. So that, it's just peace of mind. A lot of times, if it's nothing more than that, it's worth it, isn't it? Peace of mind. Knowing that should you get that arduous letter, that nasty letter that says, hey, we want all these things justified that you reported on your tax return, and you break out in hives and whatever, and you give us a call. We're like, it's fine, don't worry about it. Just give us the letter, sign the power of attorney. We're good to go. We'll take care of it. Just keep running your business. How great does that feel? That feels amazing, and that's another significant point of a solid accounting system.
Absolutely.
All right.
Want to throw one more thing in?
Good.
All right, got one more tidbit.
Okay, you're on a roll today.
Let's go. What some people do is when they do get that letter, they actually try to contact the IRS themselves. I will strongly suggest against that. And the reason being is that they're going to come in and they want to work with the taxpayer. Number one, it keeps that middle person out from kind of keeping an eye on the taxpayer. But the taxpayer says things...
They want to work with the taxpayer?
Well, directly, because they have an opportunity not to be kind of, okay, this is specifically what you're looking for, this is what they're being audited for, and a lot of times the taxpayer doesn't know. So they're giving them what they don't need, they're talking, saying things that they shouldn't be saying, and it kind of creates a situation to where it could get a lot worse in the audit as well.
Right, because you feel vulnerable as a taxpayer, and you're so nervous that you don't want to say no to the IRS, where we know when we can say no to the IRS, and we have said no to the IRS pursuant to the document request orders and things like that, right? So we understand the lingo. We understand what they are allowed and not allowed to do, and we protect you from that. So when you do get that letter, call your BFF CPA. If you don't have a BFF CPA, let me be your constant pain in the you-know-what. Talkwithbecky.com.
That's it.
Good.
Signing off.
All right. Have a great day. Hope you're fired up. Contact us if you have any questions whatsoever about your accounting system or IRS or anything along that nature. And we'll see you next time. Talk soon.